Good afternoon. It is the 3rd of February, Friday, NFP Friday. It's 1 p.m. New York time, and I stayed off the markets this morning just to let the news absorb. I'm back in the office next week, so I would have been watching if I wasn't on vacation. However, I'm doing a recap now post NFP, and I already see that there wasn't too much of a impact on the market this morning. Let's have a quick look at the news. We had an increase. The unemployment rate actually went down. Okay, so we forecast was an increase to 3.6%. The previous was 3.5%, and we actually reduced to 3.4%. So bullish for the U.S. economy, which is fantastic news there. And we have had this hold here at 4,200 this morning, so not a major spike. We did have a major spike, yes, the past 2 days prior, so from FOMC. But on the S&P, we're sort of just held here and sold off the supply at 4,200. If we go look at the Dow Jones index now, so we're still holding here at 34,500. But you know, it's bullish. And it wants to pierce this region here from the looks of it. It wants to pierce here, so it wants to target 35,500. But no major movement today, no major directional move, nothing concrete. Interesting from an NFT report that we didn't have any outbreak. However, the pricing will come into the market throughout today, and then we could see that reaction occur on Monday. In terms of the directional push for next week. It's the start of February right now, so we should see a pretty strong directional push for the market next week. If we look at it on the 4-hour here, we see that we're still in this uptrend. We had a spike up, pushed through 3,400 again, and then we rejected off, and now we're in a new 4-hour bracket here, but still in this uptrend, no sell-off. What I'm looking for here was just a major collapse like this during NFP or something like that, off bearish news. Haven't had any of that, so holding in this bullish uptrend and still targeting supply at 34,500 here on the Dow Jones index. So this kind of action occurring, and I dare say we'd see supply at 3,500 getting targeted over the next week or so. Looking here on the 1 hour, holding, bunching up here into this area. Okay, flat, rejecting supply here. 1 hour looks interesting. Okay, we're coming to a contention point right now. If this kicks to the upside out of here, I'm going to be pretty bullish for until 3,500. I definitely would see 3,500 being retested and possibly broken through. So if this continues and we get this kick out of here, through this area next week up to here, I'm going to be pretty bullish this market, at least for the next month. Okay, this kind of action, unless we have this kind of thing happen just over next week. All the major news has happened, so we haven't had any kickstart into that at the moment. However, that could definitely still take place for the rest of the day today and Monday. But just bunched up, no major push in any direction. FOMC and NFP have not had any major effect on the market. We're bunching up more and more. It's getting more and more compressed. So this energy needs to go somewhere, and I will see that in the very near future. 1 hour. We're on the 1 hour there. Sorry, we are on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 minute. Just looking at what's happening. We had NFP just in the bottom band here. Normal volatility. Came into the area of demand. It was targeted yesterday. Very tight range, nice mean reversion, to be honest. Swept up to the top, swept to the bottom, grinded to the top. I was looking at this before and I was looking to sell it, but the same thing happened to me last Friday, and I took a loss. And I just think sticking to the rules and not getting involved in Friday afternoon is just best for my psyche. I don't need to be there. Plus, I have been at the office. I've had a good week trading this week. I think it was like $19,000 this week. In the 3 trading days that I've traded. So there's no need to jump into the market today. and I don't need to be putting any trades on at 1 p.m. because the market will close in 3 hours time, and then you'll be at risk of over weekend slippage. We don't want to put ourselves at risk over the weekend of any kind of ash on my computer from a fire nearby. We don't want to be in any kind of over weekend gapping risk. So just looking to stay out of the market for the rest of the session. But look, direction is still not. It's just mean reverting at the moment. So a nice time to just trade mean reversion and just accept that the market has chilled out. This is what it was like through July, August, and September. Mean reversion was very profitable. And we're having it every day at the moment. It's Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, kind of. Tuesday, a little bit of a push. Monday, mean reverting. So, back in that mean reversion style that this strategy thrives in. So the waves seem to have chilled out a bit, and maybe, it's like time to just capitalize and rinse it for the next couple of months on some nice mean reverting days. I'm not going to put any planned trades in here because I just sticking to my rule of not trading on Friday afternoon. Again, I took a $13,000 loss last Friday, and it was unnecessary. Did play with my mind a bit and just pissed me off. And learning from mistakes, just to not do that again, irrespective of how good the trade looks. I'm sticking to that rule. Rules are the most important thing in this game, and sticking to them. So that's NFP Friday. I am back in the office from Tuesday next week. Monday there will be no analysis. I'm going to be at the summit of a volcano in Guatemala. But Tuesday analysis will resume, and I'm officially back in the office from Wednesday, and I'm going to have a very powerful 8 weeks. My remaining 8 weeks in Tulum in Mexico are going to be jam-packed with working very hard at this and putting the new fund together and the new education business launch. So I'm going to be there for you guys to excel, and there's going to be a nice energy. Thanks so much again for being with me here, and I'm really enjoying the journey with all of you, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday next week. Cheers.